From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, December 11th. I'm Mike Ludlum. In girls high school basketball, Negaunee hopped on the bus and just made a quick trip to the east, about 10 miles or so, to Marquette to take on the Redettes in the Barb Krill Gymnasium, as they've named it for the late state champion girls basketball coach. First quarter, Asplin Michelin rejects the attempt from Hannah Voskel. She had a couple blocks in the first half, but Voskel didn't back away from trying. Takes the return pass from Chloe Norman, dribbles the survey of the situation, and connects on the long two. Game is tied at 4. Again for the Maize and Blue, Mackenzie Karki, Chloe Norman for 3. Miners led 9-6 after 1. To the second, Sophie Bartlett inside to Avery Leedy, gets her defender on her hip, puts it in off the window. But the Miners were keeping the lead in the first half. Emily Papour to Mackenzie Karki, thinks about driving, steps back, and knocks down a triple. And it's 13-7 Negaunee. Then Michelin to Leedy, and this one's good for 3 as well. She had 11 points in the first half. Mackenzie Karki appears to be in trouble, but she finds a way to pass the ball to Peyton Drew, who puts it in off the window for 2. Negaunee led by 2 at the half and by 5 at the end. Negaunee 56, Marquette 51. On the girls' scoreboard, Brooke Kriegel poured in 34 points for Kingsford. Flivers had a rally in the last minute or so to beat Gladstone 54-51. Westwood had 3 in double figures, 49-34, taking care of West Iron County. Hancock 43, Calumet 41. We did not hear from Iron Mountain and Lons. Baraga 35, Chassel 24. Ontonagon cruises past Lake Linden Hubble. Ewan Trout Creek does pretty much the same to Republic Michigami. And Angel Snow 21 points. Watersmeet downs Bessemer 57-41. North Dickinson gets past Norway 58-43. Emily Johnson had 22 points. Carly Kunze had a double-double for Stevenson. Eagles 65, North Central 57. Kearney Natal cruises past Superior Central. Manistee holds off Engadine 37-29. Emily Coveyou 27 points and 8 rebounds. St. Ignace no trouble with Newberry. Cedarville 53, Boyne City 46. Brimley crosses the bridge and beats Mackinac City 56-47. No report from Detour and Alanson. Wisconsin basketball, Jenna Springer had 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 steals for Florence as the Bobcats get past Lena 47-34, and it was Oneida Nation 45, Niagara 33. To boys hoops, let's go to the Copper Country. Hopeton hosting Escanaba, fourth quarter for Escanaba in the orange and black. Craig Cameen to Zachary Rose, and Zachary puts down that one for 3, but the Eskimos trail 52-44. Less than 3 minutes to go. Benjamin Willis, no, but Jared Nash, yes. Escanaba still down by 8, calling a timeout. But they really can't close the gap off the Eskimos' miss. Brad Serrard will go to the basket, and he gets that one to go and the foul. 26 points and 5 3-pointers in the process. Sam Keskamaki will score next for the Gremlins. George Butt-Villas had 22 points, and Houghton is your winner, 60-52. On the board here, Matthew Bruette, 24 points for North Dickinson in the victory over Big Bay Denok, 87-61. Alex Lalonde and Kellen Phil each had 21 for the Black Bears. Marius Grzoulas, 27 points, 16 rebounds. Marquette, 61. Gladstone, 47. In the Eastern UP, Newberry defeats St. Ignace, 67-45. And Rudyard defeats struggling Sault Ste. Marie, 52-40. Let's go back to the Copper Country for high school hockey. Marquette and Hancock. We'll pick this one up in the third period, tied at 3. Trevor Cheetah, toe drag right through the defender's legs, and he puts it home. 4-3 lead for Hancock with 1:53 left. All right, Marquette pulls the goaltender. 5 seconds to go on the face-off. Off the face-off, Andrew Fidrese, he's going to be standing right on the doorstep. And he didn't waste any time, and he couldn't. He scored with 0.8 of a second left. We're tied at 4. Let's go to overtime. 4 minutes into the extra frame, Austin Solani gets the pass. Nice move. Wrister, winner. Bulldogs take this one by the count of 5-4. The NMU and Michigan Tech hockey teams fell back one spot in the standings over the weekend. Tech is now second in the league behind Minnesota State. NMU dropped back to fifth behind Lake Superior State. The Huskies and Wildcats split their series. The Mavericks swept Alaska Anchorage, and the Lakers took two from Alaska Friday and Saturday. NMU is home against Ferris State this weekend. Bulldogs have started the season a little slower than expected, but Wildcats head coach Grant Petoni knows that can change at any moment. The Bulldogs have a solid freshman defenseman in Cooper Zek.
They got a good freshman defenseman. He had 68 or 69 points last year in the BC League. He was Player of the Year. He's leading their team in scoring. Mackin's dangerous. They're 3-1 when they score first, and 0-11 when they don't. We're in the exact same spot, as we were at the exact same time last year. And this was an important weekend for us to go into the break. Feeling good about ourselves last year, and we need to be at home and hold serve at home.
Face-Off Friday is set for 7 p.m. Friday is Ishpeming Community Night and a collection for Toys for Tots. Saturday is Gwin Community Night and Rock Your Socks Night. Michigan Tech hosts Alabama Huntsville this weekend. Lake Superior State visits the USA Under-18 team for one game on Saturday. NMU men's soccer senior defender Kevin Hoof has been named NCAA Division II Men's Scholar All-North Central Region by the United Soccer Coaches. It's the second straight year that Hoof has received the honor. The criteria is to have a grade point over 3.3 and start in more than 50% or more of the team's contests. Hoof makes it with a 3.44 GPA in neuroscience. Hoof helped NMU hold their opponents to just 1.05 goals per game while adding a goal and an assist for all GLIAC honors. An Upper Peninsula women's basketball player has been named the Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Association Player of the Week. Escanaba's Jenny Brandt came off the bench for a pair of double-doubles in Alma's 1-1 week. In the Scots' 54-49 win at Adrian, Brandt tied a career high with 16 points and a season-high 11 rebounds, one off her career best, while blocking 3 shots in just 18 minutes of play. The following game at Olivet, Brandt came in as a reserve for a career-high 17 points, 11 rebounds. For the week, she shot 75% from the field, going 15 of 20. That's pretty doggone good work. The Detroit Lions have put defensive end Ziggy Ansah on injured reserve with a shoulder problem. The Lions also announced today that they have put tight end Michael Roberts on IR with a shoulder injury. Detroit signed tight end Jerome Cunningham and offensive lineman Leo Koloamatangi from the practice squad to the active roster. Detroit kept Ansah this season with the franchise tag, but he's been dealt with injuries all season and has only played in 7 games. He still managed 4 sacks, bringing his total to 48 in 6 seasons with the Lions. Detroit beat Arizona 17-3 over the weekend, and they play at Buffalo next.